Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. My name is Thorgal and you're watching the stream with me and soon Ricardo. There was a huge update to Cossacks 2. Link provided in the chat by Ricardo. It's an amazing big update that I'm very excited to play. I assure you there is nothing that could possibly make you mad in this one. Great work, developers. A lot of bug fixes and a ton of new content for the game. We'll start any moment now, as I love to say. We are waiting for a couple more players to join.
Hi.
Hello, welcome Ricardo. It's nice to see you.
Thank you. I wonder if you're actually going to see stuff that's been changed, like towers behind walls, or people trading their stuff.
We are going to play kind of a free-for-all game, 2 versus 2 versus 2, and guess what? Versus 2. We can see the old faces as well as some new players in the lobby, such as Egilai555, Finland. The faces you see almost every day on the Kazakh scene are Kolofit, Kosovo, Thorgal, Bepa, and Furio Valet. And of course, our favorite Imperator Ricardo.
Well, thank you.
I would like to thank you guys very much for all the donations you've made in the past and this month. We got a lot of PayPal donations from you guys. I'm very thankful. Thank you for supporting the channel.
It's really nice.
And thank you, Nikki Baines, for donating right now 200 foreign money.
Indian rupees.
Oh, these are rupees. Okay. Thank you for your rupees, Nikki.
Because he's spending rupees, he's Indian. And because he's Indian, he's funding all of its tea adventures.
Your money will be used for great things, such as buying more tea for our great host, Colorfit.
And even more tea.
And possibly a new microphone so that my voice is much better.
I don't think you can change that anymore. So currently we have 3 people in Team 4, but there's actually only 2 supposed to be in Team 4. So Garas has to change his team.
That's an absolutely fair game here.
The fairness is unbeatable.
And we're waiting for Igaras to change his team. And that's it. We're just waiting on him. And we'll start any moment now.
Yeah, the any moment now is pretty technically. It still may take ages.
The 2 weakest players in the game are together, and some people might think that they would have very little chance to win, but that actually makes them the least favorable target to attack, since they pose no danger to anyone at the start of the game. While Beppa's Cosworth's team and Colorfit's team, which is I and Color, will be the prime targets of everyone else.
As usual. But I suppose you're getting used to this. And the people want to overwhelm Colorfit with grain.
For any new players watching us, for any new watchers, I would like to say that this is a very non-standard stream. We don't usually stream on these days. We usually stream on Sundays, Saturdays, and Fridays.
And Color talks about they have to fatten him up so his army moves slow. But how? Because you are already fat. Otherwise, it wouldn't be called color fat. So that's quite a mystery.
And here we go. We are starting the game.
That took quite an age. That took so long that the Mughal Empire did collapse and rebuild itself and then collapse again.
The game has loaded in for me, and I can see lakes, one of the new features in the game.
Oh, fantastic!
There's four very similarly sized lakes on the map. Some mountains in the middle.
I suppose there will be lots of shitty ships.
This will likely not be the only game we'll play today.
I hope so.
Not the only match.
I'd like to play as well, but I cannot play a 2v2 without any proper ally. I'm quite sick and I cannot concentrate myself. Those lakes make a disgusting map actually. But it will sure open up some more tactical options for the players. Even though it will also most likely create some more stalemates. But we'll see about that.
Colofit not particularly fast with his townholds. Definitely rushing it for the market.
He has already taken the arrow to the face from the grain strategy. He's already got so fattened up that he moves slow.
Igara's definitely not as new kind of a player as I thought, going 3 townhalls at the start of the game.
Yeah, but that's a quite common tactic. You cannot say that anybody is good or bad by making 3 townhalls, it's just basics. If you make them, you at least know how to play the game.
That is what I'm saying, Ricardo.
Yeah. But that could also be taken for an explanation if somebody is good or bad. But I'd still say that the performance in battle is that one that more counts.
Igaras is definitely up to date with today's tactics. I myself have kind of failed by not building any iron mines early on.
Oh, that's quite a classic. I have that sometimes too, but not too often. And I don't get too destroyed by it. I will see your mistake in not building 3 townhalls. But probably it's one of your super secret pro tactics.
No, it's actually not. It's a mistake that I made. It's a 15 minutes peacetime mode, so you definitely have to go 3 townhalls. That's a mistake I've made, and I've built completely different buildings.
Indeed, and I can already see Color having to carry you. Oh, by the way, I think one of your barracks isn't working. Now I do have to save your ass. Huh?
My god, I'm not doing very well.
I can see. Well,
Forgetting to make units, for example, like a huge mistake.
Well, I did
did.
told you. Well, I did try to tell you. But you didn't notice it.
Call of it definitely going stables. He is going to rely on cavalry much more than on infantry.
He's always. You cannot say that's special.
Call of it says mobility is the key to success. Yes, it is. Sometimes it's numbers.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just throw meat at the enemy.
Yeah, that's mostly in the late game. In the early game, I think mobility is true. That's also what we've seen in the 1930s and 1940s. You know, Blitzkrieg and stuff.
Here is Ricardo, the history maniac.
And there's Thorgal, the Factorio maniac. You seem to be a bit all over the place, Thorgal. At least that's what I do see.
What I see is a great opportunity to wall myself in.
Well, you need to have a wooden wall. The great wooden wall of China, because everything else just wouldn't work.
What I say is that I will have to be saved by Kala from Igadas. He's doing better.
That's what I expected, to be honest. Even if you didn't fuck up, I would have expected that you would need to save you sooner or later. Because you're kind of on the pretty much fucked spot right now. While Skara can chill in this corner. Didn't you want to wall yourself in? I don't see any walls.
I did want to, but there's no time for that. I will have to defend myself against the first onslaught of Igaras.
Well, good luck.
He
You
has to
need
be beaten very quickly early on in the game. He
Whereas-
poses much more of a danger than I previously thought. And I believe Cole thinks the same.
I rather think Color thinks about killing a Furio actually. Because as far as I know, Furio should be the bigger danger, even on early turns. But you see how Color decides if Furio is a danger or not.
Grass possesses no ranged units other than the archers. He can just be harassed.
Indeed, and that's quite sad actually. Except when those light ragers come. Then the harassment has to stop for a moment. But not for long, since the melee units tend to bunch each other up onto one unit. So they slack behind a bit. I have seen a cannon shot. Do you have cannons or?
I do have cannons.
Ah, I thought that Igaras has some cannons. But apparently you don't perform too well anyway.
I'm not doing very well.
Not well at all, to be exact. You're just getting melted there. I suppose that's the Soviet-Polish attack right there. Masses of infantrymen. But luckily there's no winged Cossacks, so they don't have to worry about that one as well. Ah, look at that. Color successfully defended you against the Soviet attack. Isn't that epic?
The first onslaught has been defeated, and now I'm able to retaliate with color, I believe.
Yeah, but why do you still send your peasants away? Your base is safe now.
Oh, this is just a backup. I'm using food economy anyway to sustain myself.
Well, that's logic. That's obvious, Captain Obvious.
Might be obvious to you, Ricardo.
It is indeed, because, well, as you know, I play Scotland as well, so
Let me remind you, you're not the only person on this planet.
No? Well, that's some news. I thought I'm some sort of margin on this war. Or I got lost on the intergalactic bus stop. Well, can't have anything I wish.
Beppa doesn't seem interested in fighting anyone so far. A bad information for me and Color.
Yeah. Do you have the balloon or? Do you have the balloon or not? Because
The balloon is enabled by default.
Ah, okay. I was already trying to not talk about the other people, so you can, so I don't tell you vital information about them. But in that case, Iguri is really playing horrible. That's almost an insult for starter. It's not very scary to go pikes and raiders, Gala. That's a lie. No, because simple musketeers and dragoons were quite well on the short term they might lose, but in the mid to long term they will win.
Unfortunately, I'm about to lose. The Color has taken his units.
and some of the Igoli swordsmen are coming in.
Yeah, they could have been easily dispatched if Color didn't back out of the battle.
Yeah. That means that Color is a Color chicken now. And he likes to eat chicken. And I suppose you will need a bit more than some archers for get your musketeers there.
Kind of a significant fail by Color there.
Yeah, that was quite surprising because he did so well.
Yeah, I was also very surprised right there. Color did something really derpy, as I would say.
I don't think it was his fault. I think he just was surprised as we are. Because I cannot explain how this happened. They don't have any upgradable bullet armor. And they fell quite easily before, so... Yeah, and the spam wasn't as bad as before as well.
Oh, this might cost us victory here. Due to the right side amassing forces, Colorfit has lost a lot of time, and I lost my forces here.
Yeah, that's quite bad. But Colorfit is already preparing a defensive wall. But I fear that neither Corsair nor Furio will pay for it. And they won't keep him out as well. This battle is too intense right there against Igaris. I don't know how he performed so well. Like he's got the most trashy units in all the game and he's still somehow cutting heavy losses into you too. And meanwhile, Iguli is just doing nothing. He's doing it all by himself.
Agila is acting really weird. He is in game, he does control his units from time to time.
But he isn't really doing anything with it.
Yeah, he isn't helping his ally.
Yeah, like he doesn't even use this hill in front of him. Which would make it very easy for Vale to just simply roll over him. Like, this is some really dirty army management. Oh, actually Iguli is sending a big force to Igaris now.
I just got some food, I believe, from Kala.
Ironically.
Yeah, I got 50,000 food. I have a ton of food. Thank you, Kala. I don't really need it.
Yeah, you already had 40,000. Or, no, 400.
I have 1 million food right now.
On my screen you have 900,000. Well, yeah, almost 1 million actually.
That is what I meant.
You should sell some. That would be a quite nice boost to your economy.
Agila is coming with his army. That is dangerous.
But he's certainly way too late and he's using his army dirty. He isn't really well micromanaging that the swordsmen go with his musketeers. They are just charging in on their own, which will make them lose. And therefore the Musketeers won't have fodder as well. So this is some really noob mistake actually. That's not even horrible anymore. Well, at least I think he had a formation of that. And Thorgal, your Musketeers are getting toasted by some light riders there. Just for your information.
I just used the feature that is sending resources. An awesome feature. I just sent 20,000 gold to Color.
That's quite some weight actually. Color has enough gold on its own. I would have kept it for myself and built a barracks.
Now, what Colorfit has to do is protect my archers till they will be able to destroy the blacksmith of the enemy.
Apparently Eagle's army was just trash. They just got melted. And now he's going to be attacked by Valle, apparently. I don't really know why Iguli complained that he's dead. He could have helped Igaris to defend, and
He indeed could have.
yeah, I would almost say it's his own failure that he is dying now. With the performance of Igaris, he and Iguli could have easily fended you off. For quite some time at least. And I don't know why Iguli is trying to migrate northwards. He's going to be on two fronts right there. With you and with Valle, who's going to catch up. He's basically surrendering his best defensive option right now.
Well, Aguilar is making a huge exodus out of his base.
Yeah, that's what I said. He's basically wasting his biggest defensive, well, option right now. On all other options, he will be just encircled by enemies. Which is not really a thing that you want, not even in this game.
Definitely not.
Yeah, even though the encirclements don't really work here, they're still going to hurt you a bit more than just front attacks. Ah, you're building a great wall to keep, well, anyone out.
The aliens away.
The aliens?
Illegal aliens, indeed.
Ah, and they will also pay for it all, right?
I don't think they will.
Oh, that's sad. Then who is going to pay for that? I know Color is going to pay for this wall.
That would actually be really cool by you, Color. Could you send me some stone? I need a ton of stone for those walls.
Yeah, you only have 4k stones, so yeah. Somebody
Color,
will
we
pay
need
for
help.
this. Apparently, Iguli is making a comeback.
Aguilar is dealing damage here.
Yeah, he's making a comeback because neither you or Color were really paying attention right there. But I do think that with the more attention coming in, that he will actually he won't die now. dealt too much damage in the early turn.
I came with grenadiers to help, but they are dead now.
Yeah. The Hussars could have probably moved something, but they just came in too late, sadly. What's Color's plan? He has built quite a few of the harbors. Or shipyards, whatever. I prefer to call them harbor. And he's already built a ferry. Is he planning to send some men around the Intrurious Wall? Is this going to be a around Maginot scenario? Just with some water? I wonder.
Good info for us is that Beppa and Corsair and Furio have a conflict between each other.
That's
conflict is asking me for gold, and I shall provide.
Colorfit and the greedy gold. He is going to end up like Spain. Inflation to death. If he just takes all of the gold.
I'm secretly planning to destroy Color by sending him gold.
Yeah, you're basically like the Native Americans, the Aztec, the Peruvians, the Incas, I mean.
20 gold went to his way.
And your gold will make him die by inflation, because he's just going to have so worthless money, he cannot pay anything. That's a quite good plan from you.
Colorfit is asking for wood, but I cannot do that, as I have no wood production at all.
Indeed. Color should stop making you a subject of his British Empire. If he needs resources, he can also just get some himself. I mean, he has some forests right there. That's quite a standoff right there between Igaris, Egule, and you two.
Yes, it is. We are actually kind of struggling against those guys.
Yeah, but I fear that you are forced to attack, because otherwise he's going to finish the wall and
Yes,
then you're
they
not
will
going
want
to
to
attack.
destroy us, that's definitely true.
Yeah, because if they finish the wall, you're not going to attack at all.
Why building a wall?
Indeed. They build a wall to keep the Egoli out, and to keep their resources. Only cowards take a truce.
They want the truth, but Color does not.
It's quite obvious, because Color is the king of the British Empire. And when did the British Empire already take a truce? They either won or lost. Just take a look at Afghanistan or so. They lost. And they tried again. And apparently this will spawn a coalition against Color, and something just massively lag. Because Vale destroyed his base? Why did you do that? Is Vale still there? He destroyed his entire base. And he is not moving. Yeah, apparently Vale has crashed.
My god, that is such a blow. To everyone in the game, actually.
Yeah, because the patch notes said that they increased the stability of the multiplayer game. Which is apparently a joke. Yeah, it apparently was a joke. Because Vale is still here. Possibly it was a April Fool's joke that came a bit too late from the desk. Oh, and you've got a big engagement, I see, which you cannot win. But you also really cannot retreat because his horseman would just cut you down.
I wanted a truce with Poland, but Kola wanted the other way.
Yeah, he's possibly either the British Empire or the German Empire. Or the Reich. Because neither of them could ever make a truce with Poland. And apparently Igarus is trying to make you the bad boy here. I did not see you attack him, but I was busy looking at Vale's face. But I wouldn't can't find an explanation for this. Damn, what's so hard to play?
I believe I have lost control over my units.
Have you?
Yes, my game bugged. My game bugged out.
Apparently they made the game even more unstable. Even unstabler than it was before.
Unfortunately, I'm not playing anymore.
Yeah. Apparently my game glitched out as well because some of the pikemen are just stabbing the air. And they are doing nothing. They're standing around stabbing the air.
That's the same thing I see.
Oh. So they made the game even more buggy. Congratulations,
I see weird things happening all over the map.
Good job, GST. You did it again. Pepper just now noticed that Vale died. But somehow Vale did rally his men and build a town hall.
Oh!
He crashed.
No, I'm defeated.
Oh! Yeah, nice bug. We should write a petition to GSC to remove this patch. Or at least remove the bug fixes, because that apparently made even more bugs.
Well...
And the GUI is being extremely disrespectful. Saying easy, even though you died by bugs.
Very disrespectful.
It's always.
I would have definitely won this had I not lost control of units.
Indeed you would.
Look at the little amount of units he has in my base. Definitely would have won that.
They got very depleted when they attacked you and you lost your control.
Well, this makes me very sad. I really enjoyed being in this game.
I can understand.
The biggest, I think, the most important feature of this update is the trading. People can trade now. Players, allies can trade between each other, and players of other teams in free-for-all can also pay exhaustion money to other players.
Indeed. Finally, you don't have to sit there and slowly die by only having one peasant but no military units, so you cannot capture stuff.
That option, though, is only available for players that are alone with no team. Otherwise, they can't trade to other enemy players.
Yeah. You cannot just invite everyone to the clan, Thorgal. Because the color dictator decides. As always.
I thought that Kola had no chance to win after Valet crashed, but he has a ton of a chance. He has the most chance to win of all the players right now due to Corsair being defeated by Beppa.
Damn. But somehow Beppa's men are standing on all over the place on my screen.
Valet still helping Beppa even after he died. Look at it, this is amazing placement of units. And Furio's troops are being destroyed.
Well, Vala is making a comeback actually. Look at his base.
There is a truce happening between Kala and Igaras. This is going to benefit Igaras more than it's going to benefit Kala.
I expect some scenario of a Molotov Ribbentrop attack here. Because I cannot see this truce hold on for a long time. Especially if somebody is getting weak. The color dictator makes truce whenever he wants.
This is not a free-for-all Friday where there's only banter and traitory everywhere.
Indeed.
There is no treason here. This is an honorable game we are having.
If I would be in this game and there would be a truce between the team of me and the other team, I would ignore it, because I did not sign this truce.
Before I go take a very little break and go eat some food, I would like to tell you guys how much I appreciate you guys watching and listening to my voice. Thank you very much.
And what about me?
I'll see you very soon. I am leaving you guys in the hands of Ricardo. In the meantime, I shall be back within 5 minutes.
Hurry up, otherwise you'll end up with slaves of mine here. Oh, and Furio quit. That's an interesting development. Because I did not see him getting attacked. Damn, people start to leave everywhere. Yeah, this game is definitely somehow too buggy. Too buggy to even be played actually. So this game is ended. And the next one will surely follow up just now. Apparently the version of my game is outdated, and I can't explain why. So, you viewers, how's your day been? Have you had a good day? Was it nice outside? Was it raining outside? Well, over here it was raining outside all day. Almost like English weather. But luckily I'm not in England, so I don't have to tolerate this every day. So, do we wait for Thorgal or don't we wait? I hope that I won't experience any of these shitty bugs right now. It would just kinda ruin my experience of Cossacks. I can play color. I cannot promise to be any use though. You always want me to stack. Yeah, I did want to play, but you want me to spec, so spec. Can you decide now?
Hello everyone, I'm back. I have returned from my little break.
Oh,
Hello
welcome.
again.
Welcome back. As you sure know, I have enslaved the entire game right now.
My God, Ricardo, have I left you guys with Ricardo for such a long time? Ricardo,
Yes,
what
you
have you
did.
done to our viewers?
I paid them everyone 1 cent, and I made them work for me. Now they all are loyal to me.
Great, when I was here we had over 30 watching people. Now we have 29. Oh, no, we have 30 again. Okay.
Ah.
See, because I'm back, people came back just in time.
Ah, that's quite sad actually.
You know, Ricardo, people actually come here for you.
No people watch the videos of me.
Well, that's cool. Let's see, I have the streams, you have the videos.
Yeah, the people don't really expect me on the streams. I'm quite randomized on the streams. I don't really speak every day.
Oh, the game said that my version of the program is outdated.
Yeah, I heard that one too. I don't even know why.
Oh, the Cossacks is being updated. Maybe it's a quick bug fix. The devs are definitely watching our stream right now.
Well, I wouldn't say it's a bug patch because on my screen it had 0 bytes.
It is a quick bug fix indeed. My God, developers, thank you for watching and listening to our propositions of updating the game, for fixing it.
Well, a 0.
I'm flattered that the devs are watching.
A 0 bytes update, and that should be a bug fix.
It was actually 200 kilobytes for me. It definitely was something very important. Right.
Okay. Because I had 0 bytes, so I got nothing actually. I wonder what's NW.
Iro Jokinen, I hope I pronounced your name right. Probably not. Hello to you, friend.
I would say his name is Eero Joinkin.
I think there was a meme in the community between players that they think that Corsair is a hacker, which is completely not the case, I assure you. At least it doesn't seem to be.
I rather think it's a meme that you are a meme. At least I think I heard something like this sometime.
I am not a real person, yes. I am a meme.
Indeed. You're lucky because memes never die.
Oh, they actually do. They do die quite often. Have you not seen PewDiePie series on memes?
No, I don't really watch him. He's
Oh, you
annoying.
should. It's quite entertaining.
No, I think this guy is just annoying.
My God, Ricardo, you don't know what's good.
I do know what's good, otherwise I wouldn't be on Color's channel, right? Or are you telling that I'm a liar?
You are a liar, sir. You do not know what is good.
Objection. I'm not a liar.
Tell me then, is this stream good?
It's good, yeah. The stream is good. It's buggy, but it's good.
See, you are clearly a liar. This stream is perfect. It's absolutely perfect with no single flaw in it.
That's arguably. We could argue about that, but I don't want to argue right now. So apparently Colorfit got a DLC called Nothing. That must be quite a great DLC.
Buchstaben Superkönig. I think that's how you say it.
That's a weird name.
I would like to tell you that you are an annoyance to us. I think you are the person on Discord asking everyone to 1 versus 1 you for some reason. Buchstaben, please tell me, what is the reason of that?
I don't know.
Ricardo, I'm asking our deal viewer.
Well, I got asked for a 1v1 yesterday as well. What I'd tell him to that I agree, but I don't know if I'd actually do. I just cannot really play at the moment. But at least I try to be useful in this game. And the map should better stay one time. So the game apparently is starting right now. Or at least soon, when Corsair is wetting up.
And here we go, we are starting.
We are.
And I would like to say that I am very sorry, my dear viewers. I forgot to say that we would start any moment now.
We are so...
I shall
so disappointed.
remember to always say it before we start, just in case.
We are so disappointed in you. How could you forget this? We will never say sorry for this. Carl Brummel, this update is quite interestingly, it's basically just you can trade now. And some old bugs got fixed, but apparently some new bugs got added. But there was a little update apparently right now. So you can hopefully be sure that there isn't any bugs right now. But we are not sure. So this game has started. And apparently I already discovered a glitch. If I set a rallying position, this little cross will just stay there. It's not a biggie, but it's still annoying me. So is there any plan color? Or do you improvise again? A grand plan? Oh. Should I already start to here? Oh, okay. I can try.
I'm doing my economy and I have failed on all fronts due to my focus on the stream.
Congratulations. Unfortunately, you don't get a prize for this. And apparently the trade resources thingy is blocked.
It is blocked till 15 peacetime. Till 15 minutes into the game.
Well, that's good actually. So you don't have to save silly people that completely fail their economy.
No matter peacetime, the trading is unlocked after 15 minutes into the game. And I can assure you, my dear viewers, I am completely sure of that.
We doubt it. Because we always doubt anyone. And apparently
Call of it wants to prove me wrong, just for the sake of it.
Yeah, for his own amusement. That's just because Color is a savage.
If Car is right, then he will have to pay me twice the amount of money he pays me right now.
Which is nothing. So that's a quite good deal. And apparently you're going to have quite a few problems there, Thorgal.
Call of it wants me to save Ahmed because Ahmed went Hussars on a 10 minutes peacetime mode.
Yeah, he
Not
got a
very
bit
good idea.
confused. I cannot blame him.
Of course, yes, it is just a confusion. Ahmed is not a damn player.
Well, he would be damned if you don't help him. But I suppose you're going to help him.
I will do my best, which is not very good.
I already thought so. Oh, come on, Color. You know that I'm not going to help you in the not game. This is a game, so I'm going to help you. Come on, I thought you were Captain Obvious. Yeah, so? Oh dear. Yeah, I'll come soon.
Ricardo is talking to Call of it in-game. Call of it is asking for help from Ricardo.
Yeah, it's just easier for me to answer him like this. Apparently I forgot to make my upgrades for the musketeers. Yes, Kala. I am moving, I just had to collect my men to make a good formation. What, now I'm supposed to have Ahmed? Well, if you die, it's not going to be my fault. So don't die. I love your certain decisions that are never going to be changed.
Call of it definitely having big trouble running away from a huge army compared to his.
Indeed, you should have kind of known this to happen.
We also have huge trouble on the right here.
It's also quite...
This is not going too well. We will most likely lose the game.
I think it's also quite interesting that Color doesn't have any stables. Because he usually loves the stables over everything. Except for the Queen. Color loves the Queen the most. This is going to be a very, very close battle. And I hope that my men are not going to disappoint me right here. Which they won't, because they're Scots. And the color of the meat shield has fallen. And now I might have to fight on their own. Which is fine, they're quite good at it. Uh-oh, and there's more reinforcements of the enemy. This is going to be quite close. Because I cannot really send a proper reinforcement force right now.
Yes, this game is definitely already lost. I am going to send what resources I can spare for Color to get back up.
Yeah, I have to send my entire army without a formation.
Of course, send resources option is blocked till 15 minutes into the game. I have to wait 20 more seconds.
Indeed you have, but I don't think it's going to be too big of a change. It was a horrible decision indeed. You should have played defensive color. And here are the Scots, ready to clean the ground with the enemy. Oh, and apparently power has already fallen.
I have sent a ton of resources towards Kala. I don't think they will help us anymore.
Oh dear, you sent him 25k gold. Don't you need this gold yourself or something? Oh no, it's colors total. I could use some of that gold for my pirate upgrades and my academy stuff. Oh, thank you. With this I can already almost make my third pirate. Because I've actually got my gold heavy upgrades finished. You are very optimistic, Color. But I think that a win is quite difficult right now. Not impossible though. Can I fall back from your minds? Thank you, because I'm really not feeling safe at all. I suppose Takeda has forgotten the discipline.
There's all kinds of colors in Imperator Ricardo's base, including enemy colors,
which isn't really anything that I like. But the great Scottish peasants have taken my ass.
Peasants defending quite effectively. Not many losses there.
Not really, just some round shear losses, but they can be replaced. The most important thing is that I haven't lost my musketeers. And colored this place for a new base is extremely insecure. It's not great, it's insecure. It's going to be a crazy thing. Well, me having to save so many fronts, it's not going to be very easy. I hope that you and Ahmed can fight up the right front for a bit.
Unfortunately, the right is lost.
Well, not completely. I mean, there's only some scraps coming in at the moment. But the left isn't looking very good either. The enemy is taking the hill and I couldn't stop it. And sadly, I cannot even build my castles. At least not a lot of them. Probably because I forgot to upgrade one of my gold mines, which I don't know where it is right now. Oh, there it is. Never mind. I don't enjoy this massive migration.
Quite a siege happening here.
It's a massacre if you ask me. Wait, I must get here another move. I'm trying to divert some forces, fend off this base invasion. Actually I'm not going to do this.
Yeah, this game is lost.
It is indeed. Oh, the right flank would just have held a little bit longer. I bet the color me would have done quite some damage. And prolong this game a bit. But hey, I'm having some success fighting off the dragoons.
Kosovo, Valet, and Beppa together. That's ouch.
It is indeed, but sometimes I have to deal with the impossible. And impossible is not very forgiving. And I cannot even help you right now because I have to guard this massive hill. Which is pretty inconvenient. Oh dear. Careful, Thorgal. They're raiding. Yeah, I'll do that, fella. I mean, if I'm successful against these dragoons. Which, oh, they apparently have some hussars coming. But they aren't a big challenge, unlike the Imperial Musketeers. Apparently this is not going too well. No, this is definitely not going well. I have lost it. The big problem is that I am basically having to save, to keep everyone alive right now. How? How am I supposed to get rid of these Hungarians? They were staying grounded. Oh, this is crazy. That's crazy talk. So Carl, you're ready to follow your totally crazy plan right now. Okay. I hope you are having the correct sense right now, otherwise I'm going to strangle you.
Colfit is fighting for Scotland as England. An unlikely thing to happen due to how the Scottish people are treated by the British government.
Yeah.
These bastards!
The Scotsmen have to defy the English. That's just the natural thing. Scottish and English are natural enemies.
The Scottish are not being treated fairly by the government.
Yeah. But hey, we did some damage at least. Cannot deny that. It certainly wasn't enough though.
Color is being delusional, saying that we could have won this if the guns were distracted.
I honestly doubt it, because there were still some musketeers that stand ground on there, and the dragoons would have eaten quite some damage. A river map. We do a river map now. I hope that we are going to do it like Caesar, Calafet. I hope we are going to cross the Rubicon. And apparently Hanrex said that the stream has a clickbait title. And apparently my version is outdated again. And it was again 0 bytes of an update, for me at least. So I'm being quite confused.
Alright guys, I am going off the stream. Thank you very much for listening to my voice. I am leaving you with Imperator Ricardo. Take care everyone. Thank you very much for watching.
Oh, okay. Well, since there's not so many chances to make some banter without Thorgal right now, I think I'm going to leave as well. I just prefer to have dual commentary on streams. I think it's funnier. But I'm sure we'll see again this weekend. So enjoy the rest of the stream, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.